Okay, as per norm, please just raise your hands if you have any questions for the coach. Just kickstart things, Coach, if you can just give us a brief summary. Winning 3 points at home.
It was important to, again, score the goal while we have the dominance with a good start in the game. Able to then score the second, but of course, not doing so, hitting the post. And then, of course, they have this the double striker and just the ball wide. If you don't deal with the 2v2 quite early, the cross comes into the box and you have to deal with second ball and get the ball wide again, and second ball and two target men really making it difficult for you. So it was really important for us to take control of the game. Taking control of the game means being more better with our possession, our positioning in terms of when we were passing the ball, to be able to move the ball in the spaces that they are not able to, therefore for to press. And yeah, in the second half, that's just what we did, and were able to then take control of the game and finish it off with the second goal.
Thanks, Tandy. Hi, Coach Rob, Delport Diski Times. Hope you're well. Congratulations on the victory. And just how important is this victory with these games piling on? And also just the importance of having Thembinkosi Lorch back. And I saw midweek the club reported that Vincent Pule, Goodman Musele and Captain are back in training. Will we see them in December too?
No, definitely not Pule. Pule will only be in the new year. He's still a part of his rehabilitation program. We will not see him. Yes, Mosele is on the pitch, started training with the team this week, finished his minimal standards in terms of his rehab with his ankle. And Happy Jele is back. We'll start training with the team very soon. But not Pule, not Lepasa probably this year, not Ofori probably this year, not.
Sorry, Coach, and just the importance of getting the 3 points with these games on top of each other.
Yeah, it was important today to be able to reward the players with another good performance with the 3 points. We've been having this good performances without the 3 points, and the frustration sometimes creeps in where you're performing so well, where you're creating chances but not putting them away and only getting 1 point for the good performances that we've been having. There hasn't been a game where we've been outplayed, not at all. We're always dominating, we're always creating more chances than the opponent. We don't have much shots on target. Our defensive structure really good. That's aided by our high press. And finally we're getting the 3 points for the good performance today, and a good reward for the players. Really happy for them. The games are coming thick and fast, yes, and you want to build that momentum in terms of we had before the previous game. We had 6 games in 16. Before today's game, 5 games in 13. And tomorrow match day +1. The next day match day -1, and you play again. So every 2 days there's a match. So a perfect moment for us now to be able to gain momentum when there's games coming and you have that winning streak. We just have to be calm, not get too excited. Like we didn't get too worried when we were not getting the results, because the performances, the KPIs, we were still hitting in terms of creating chances, in terms of box entry. So not getting too excited now for this win. It's just our reward for all our hard work. But definitely a moment for us to face Swallows and try to get some momentum going.
Evening, Coach. Sunday in Cape Town. Coach Kwame Pepra has obviously shown signs of a good striker, a good marksman. He's also a good footballer on round, with his link-up play, and obviously he had a chance today. Just in terms of finding that balance with easing him into the league, and also having to cope with the fact that he hasn't found the back of the net. How much of a trick is that for you as a technical team, knowing obviously that he's someone who looks equally capable?
Yeah, we mustn't forget that he's young. He's coming from a different league, a different environment, and of course, in the first step when he joined us, it was not about really putting him in. It's really about trying to understand how we play. And he's adapted well for a player coming from a different league where it's not so quick, it's not so intense, it's not so physical. To be able to settle the way he did, really happy with that. And there's no pressure on him to score, because there's so much contribution that he does with his movement, with his link-up play, with being that focal point. The goal will come. A perfect moment for him today, hitting the post, unfortunately. But we're behind him. We support him. We're sitting with him after each game to work on his movement, the timing in getting into the box, or when is the moment to drop and be available for the vertical pass, when is the moment to turn and spin and make runs behind the defense line. So it's a work in progress in terms of him understanding how we want to play, but we're happy with his progress so far. But he can only get better. There's so much potential, and I don't think we've even seen half of what he can really do.
Coach Mark Stradham, Times Live.
Hi, Mark.
Shandu, Bandeli Shandu, the way he's fitted in his first season at Pirates and scoring today, and he's just been such a important attacking presence from right back or right wing back, depending how you guys play, so far this season, and a really key figure. You know him well, one of your players. Can you just expand on how he's fitted in so well? And even, you know, everyone's talking about Morena being left out of Bafana, but I wonder if Shandu could get a look in there as well for the national team. And Thandi, I don't know if it's possible for me to ask you a question, but there was a bit of a fracas, unfortunately, outside the stadium where Tim Sukazi was trying to get in and apparently has field accreditation, and it actually got a bit physical and couldn't get through the gate and eventually had to push his way through. I don't know if you know anything about that and can you shed any light on that? Thanks guys.
Let me start there. I'm not really sure what you are talking about, but let me deal with the football question. Yeah, Shandu has it's quite difficult for a player coming into a new club, in the club of Orlando Pirates. Stature, the expectation is so huge, and yeah, it's about adapting to. You have to take the last two matches. He was subbed at halftime, and it's really about explaining to him as not really performance related. It's really in terms of tactical, what the game required at that moment. So in the last two matches where he was subbed off that halftime, we explained to him, we sat with him to explain the tactical decision. He's quite smart in understanding that. And yeah, today he completed the 90 minutes, got the goal, got the man of the match. So really pleased with his performance. It's just about, yes, he's fitted in well. He's fitted into having some familiar players around him, but also being able to fit into our high intensity style. I think that suits him quite well. And of course, he's quite smart in able to understand the tactical instruction, just in terms of how we are trying to unlock the defense line, when he has to drop, when he has to make runs in behind. So happy with his progress, but there's still lots of room for improvement and to really settle into the role, into the team, and being part of the team without playing to his full potential. There's still more to come. We hope he can stay grounded and learn and still reach his full potential, because there's still more to come.
Coach, just on a win, taking guys to second, is that where you want to be, you know, before the season break?
Sorry, Robin, I didn't get your question. It was breaking up. Can you repeat?
Yeah, I'm just saying this win, taking you guys second on the log, is that where you want to be before the season break?
Yeah, Of course, we were not happy with our results that we've been getting recently. We were really happy with the performances and the process in terms of our KPIs that we tried to set before each match. But it wasn't just falling for us. Yes, the position on the log, I said that it's where we should strive to be, closer to the top, challenging. But we have to zoom out. We have to look at the bigger picture. We have to look at how we're progressing as a team, how we're taking the step-by-step process. So again, I said that we're happy with the 3 points, but not getting too excited. Like we didn't get too concerned where the results were not coming, because we could see the performance of the players and the improvement in the team. So now exactly the same. We will keep our feet on the ground. We will take match by match and try to get a bit of momentum now with the games coming thick and fast. But our focus now is immediately on Swallows, and we try to get the 3 points in every match we play.
Okay, in the absence of any further hands being raised on the platform, I assume that we've reached the conclusion of this media briefing. Once again, ladies and gentlemen of the media, thank you for your time and participation, and looking forward to seeing you on the next one. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.